What up, bro? What up, bro? What up, bro? What's going on with you, man? 48 in the building. Young Frank over there, man. What's good with you?
I'm chilling, man. Can't complain.
Frank feeling good tonight.
I would tell you to check out my websites, but they're still hacked. I'm still working
Yeah.
on them. But
They
Bunny
got
Flocks,
Frank in the hackathon.
they sure they got in through one of the plugins and they fucked everything up, bro. I gotta rebuild everything. It's like
No
5 sites.
shit.
It's all good though. I'm
Uh-huh.
creative, so I'll enjoy it. But check out the sites, Bunny Flocks, loserperspective.com. King Arthur, what's going on, bro?
Man, King Arthur in the building, man. Y'all know what time it is. Unify and Thrive is the name of the game going to the springtime, man. Y'all see the background, 2020 faces. We're getting outside, we're getting busy. Y'all can see us out there in the streets for sure, though. Who we got today, man? My man Derrick Bowman. My
No, no,
man
no, no,
Derrick,
no,
man.
no, no.
Uh,
Derrick Beamon.
What's up?
Derrick
Beamon,
Beamon.
my
Derrick,
bad. Yeah,
Derrick
all
Beamon. It's
right.
okay.
Derrick Beamon.
It's
Look,
okay.
I met bro. I remember seeing bro a long time ago. He was doing a play, Alpaca, right?
Apaka.
Pitfall against criminal activity. That's right.
Hey, how you remember that? Boy, a lot of people struggle with that, man. That's good.
Yeah, man. And he had a play, and he got people to come out to see a play, and I was like, that's kind of dope because I don't know nobody. Because I hear theater plays is usually the theater people or the school people, right? I
Drama
don't never see
kids,
too
yeah.
many, right? Actual people putting on the whole play, getting the actors, getting the plays, the damn stage, the writer. You know what I mean? The whole goddamn shit bizang from tip of the top to the end. So I thought that was dope. And then just seeing him years later, just always been a grinder, always been a hustler, always been a mover, dog. Like he moved like he's 20. But he's always been that way. Ever since he's been high energy, you know, always been around. So what up, D man? How you feeling, bro?
Oh man, feeling great, man. It's a Friday night here at this time, at the time of this recording. And I'm excited just to be on you guys' podcast, man.
Appreciate you, bro.
And the opportunity
Thanks.
to kind of, vent a little bit about I think entrepreneurship. Are we going with?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
we
All
going
right.
entrepreneurship and what you got going on.
In life. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh wow, okay. let, let me
Yeah.
take a put my teeth in my mouth because I'm gonna do a lot of smiling.
There
Hey
you
now.
go.
So let me let the old man put his teeth in his mouth right
Hey,
here.
look, why you do that, right? So the conversation started when we get started is right. We always ask everybody, what was your figuring shit out moment, right? Either with life or with your business or with your companies, right? What was your figuring shit out moment to say, nah, man, this ain't I'm gonna do this instead of the other stuff.
Be honest, bro. Um, what happened with me, man? I was my figure out moment probably was in prison. Probably was in prison after being dried up for some years and separated from people that I love, and finding out that there was no love in the streets.
Mm.
I would say it was when I was in prison, man. I came into studying a lot of religions and studying a lot of knowledge, and I kind of found myself candle. I say candle because
Kinda.
in life you got to keep going on. It's no end to knowledge, but it was a awakening, and I would say the answer to that was prison. That's when I found out. I said I don't want to do this anymore.
So what was the moment? What happened? Can you talk about it? Like what
Well,
made you say, aha?
I was in prison, man, and I had this hustle mentality the same way on the
Mm.
street. Like I was raised up the only child in J Dub. I
Mm-hmm.
was in Jefferson Wilson, and we already heard the rumors about Jefferson Wilson, and a lot of other parks are similar. So people come up in these parks and everything, and my mom always kept me in church, and she tried to protect me from the street life. Even as a kid, she was like kind of quote mother and father kind of life. So
Right.
she used to tell me, why don't you go pick up some beer cans and collect some aluminum cans and turn them in and cash them in, or once you watch
Oh
somebody
shit.
Right.
I remember
cut
those
somebody
days.
grass, yeah,
Right.
and that kind of grew up with me that I didn't like being broke. After that, and,
Hey,
and
keep it
she
big.
also she also told me like always save your money. She said always save your money.
For a rainy day. Yeah, no, that's dope. So what you got
Mhm.
going on now? So like who is Derrick today? What's he working on? What's his dreams, aspirations? Like you
Right.
in a resort right now. It seems like a tropical environment. You got palm trees behind you. Like what's happening?
Lights,
Well,
pool.
Where I'm trying to be right now.
Fact.
well, this I flew to Florida because first I came to see Janet Jackson. I thought
Oh
that
shit.
And
I thought that would be a rare moment. Who gets to see Janet Jackson? I'm a Michael
I never
Jackson
seen her.
fan,
Right.
and there's a lot of concerts going on. But when they said Janet Jackson, I came to see Janet Jackson. Meanwhile, I said, Swag is he been with One Big Production when it was a Paco, when he was 5 years old. So I seen him grow up, and he's doing his own music, and he's an honor roll student. And he came out with an album, and I always have his parents with me. They did it my last play with me in New York called "Put the Kids to Bed." It was Uncle Pete Put the Kids to Bed, and I wanted Swag to come, but it was an adult club. It was called "Put the Kids to Bed" for a reason, and it was about adult situations and relationships. A very good play, man. I need to bring that to ATL probably. And anyway, Swag couldn't go because of the age. And I had promised him, man, my next venue, it'll be about you, Swag. It'll be about you. So I kept my word, and that's what I'm doing at the resort. So I booked him a resort and gave him a sponsor. One Big Production sponsored him a 3-day, 4-night stay in Orlando and Miami Beach, Florida. So that's what we're doing.
Fire. That's fine. That's fine. So what's One Big Production? You heard you said a couple of times, right? Is that your umbrella company, or what's talk about One Big Production?
Well, APACA, which you know well, APACA was ATPOCA, and that stands for Against the Pitfalls of Criminal Activity. So with APACA, that was directed at the youth to help them understand the benefits of a crime-free lifestyle. And how we do that, we had them participate in plays that send messages against violence.
That's dope.
So, and the nonprofit was doing good, but I couldn't get any help. So what happened next, man, I basically came up, I tried to unify again, similar, and I came up with One Big Production. Like you said, umbrella company. And One Big Production is a collaboration of unity of groups, organizations, businesses, and teams, individuals coming together as one. That's what One Big Production is.
That's pretty sweet. So you got any play productions happening right now? You know what I'm saying? Or are the plans in the future, or when's the next play going down?
It's funny you asked that. By the time you finish this video and release it, I guess we can let this out to the public. Yes. I finally have another play. Yeah, I finally have another play coming out again. So far the title would be A Whole Lot of Swag. And it's One Big Production, but it's high power by APACA. What I mean by high power by APACA, ATPOCA, Against the Pitfalls of Criminal Activity, it's high power because we're gonna send a message to the youth against violence. I got a very powerful message that will be delivered to the public, parents and kids, all ages. So yes, I do have a play coming up. I do have a play, and we had to fill up probably 1,000 seats. So we're growing and it's getting bigger.
That's a big building.
Yeah.
That's a big building. Do y'all just make plays, or you do write other material, or what's up?
Say that one more time.
Like what's One Big Production product? Is it just the plays, or is it just the screenwriting, or is it the whole shebang?
You know, be honest, man, I was able, and that's good. You guys are asking some good fire questions. Yeah, I'm telling you, One Big Production, bro, it was basically originated doing like movies, plays, and anything dealing with cinema, theater, video, or anything like in that, collection of art. What happened was, man, I ran into it by accident as far as the movies. I started doing the movies. And somebody gave me a camera. Yeah, somebody gave me a camera, a Nikon D5100. Yeah, they gave it to me and said, look, man, I need you to record my wedding. He was my best friend. He came out the feds.
Yeah.
And I didn't know how to work that camera. I went to my tech. He showed me how to work the camera. And from there, man, he was shocked that I learned how to do movies. And he taught me how to edit on a laptop. I think it was Adobe Premiere. And I started doing movies.
That's the shit. Like that's what I use. Yeah. That's the Adobe Premiere is the shit. It's crazy.
Don't get him started, please.
No,
doing
because
that shit.
I always have dreams of like making independent films. Like I'll come up with a dope movie idea and be like, yo, it'll be dope if I could make an independent movie. And I have so many ideas, I just never executed. You know what I'm saying? I got all the equipment, I got the skills, but like you said, it takes more than just one person. Like, so you said before you didn't have help. So do you have help now? Do you have a team behind you that's helping you, or are you still trying to find people and staff?
Well, I have a team, man, but it's ever revolving. And the reason is when you're doing something that plays are extremely difficult. That's why
it seemed like it would be. Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's why you don't see a lot of people doing it. First of all, it's stationary. It's not like you could just make a video clip and send it to everybody's phone and just and just have it like that, because you don't get the full effect of it through a phone. A live theater is just that. It's like a live movie on a stage with real people and
props,
real action,
costumes.
And there's no take two start over cut. Let's do that again. It's none of that. It's live.
Right.
and people have to come to the building. So you gotta put the right time.
That's a good part too.
Yeah, and a lot of people from our culture, they think that plays, especially younger people, they don't think plays are hot. But you've been to one of my plays before. Which one did you go to?
I think the very first one you did. I don't know about the very first one. It was
are you serious?
Oh man, I don't remember. It was in Norfolk. It was.
Tell me what you remember. What happened? Tell me what happened.
Somebody got shot and they weren't supposed to because they was in the wrong place at the wrong time. And he was, and they was I think it was going to get some demons or something. It was
You think what happened? What happened?
It was some demons. Somebody got shot, and I think he came back and was haunting the people or something. I don't know.
Oh, you talking about the classic Rotten Apple, man?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that sounds dope. That sounds like a movie.
Yeah, bro. Exactly, bro. See, so people, they don't know. They never been there. They don't know what my art is like. They never been in there. And the play, you don't reveal the story until people come and sit down. It may have a name. You're like, what do you mean by Rotten Apple? But when you come sit down and you watch, you're like, oh snap! This man just had a movie live on stage. Like he said, somebody came back from the dead in a play.
Yeah,
that's dope. That's so dope.
And the energy, right? That's one thing I've been telling Frank about being outside with people, right? The energy, like, so you was doing that stuff before COVID, but when the Big C came through, everybody was shook daddy. But after 18, 19 months, they was like, oh no, forget that. I'm going back outside, right? So you probably hit them at the perfect time, because now, like I was saying, they looking for any and everything to get into. They going to every event. They going to every concept because we done been locked down for too long. Life's too short. You know this one, right? Life too short. And when I ain't got time to play with it no more, I'm going outside and I'm going to have me some fun, right? So how'd you decide on the direction for One Direction and, taking a stance against violence, right? In your plays and stuff?
Well, it happened. Remember, I told you in prison was my rude awakening. In prison was rude awakening. What happened with me, man? I'm soft as cotton, bro. I'm soft as cotton. I'm raised up in the hood, and being raised up in the hood, I'm the only child. I never had a big brother to run to. I never had a big uncle to run to. Like, what I mean, I'm soft as cotton because I didn't want to be spending the rest of my life behind bars in prison, because I'm not necessarily scared of you. I'm scared of me.
Right.
I don't want to go to prison for the rest of my life. I feel like I'm more than that. It's not nothing to kill nobody. Bro, I'm on vacation right now and I don't want to talk jazzy, but bro, that's the same when I'm spending on vacation. I can get into some evil stuff, but I'd rather not.
All right.
I'd rather not, bro. It's like, so I'm soft as cotton. And I'm protected by the Most High. So what happened was, when I seen 16-year-olds, 17-year-olds, I was in a major prison. I was in Texas too, Greenville. People had life. People getting stabbed right in front of me. When I seen these kids coming in here and the older guys, man, they was leading them into the wrong path, doing the wrong thing. Bro, I couldn't take it.
Throwing their life away.
I couldn't take it. Yeah, and it was coming in with 32 years and 42 years in life, and the older guys were taking advantage of them. So I would go talk to them. I was gonna talk to them, and I ain't got nothing against the guys that do the other things. And y'all know what I'm talking about, but I don't want to be stepping nobody's toes because a lot of people, with that, I talk to, they're involved with that. Hey man, they cool as a mother. They some of my bros.
Right.
I got some bros that talk to me and call me. And when they feeling down or they feel like doing some whack stuff, they give me a call on the low. They got a lot of respect for me, and I got a lot of respect for them. And they give me a call on the low, and we talk. So what happened with me, man? These guys coming in, 32 years, 16 years old, and older people take advantage. So what happened was I started talking to the younger kids, and I started asking them, man, I don't care what people say about rap music. I don't care what they say about it. Them youngins love that rap.
Yeah,
what I mean?
remember.
You can say it ain't the same. You can say they talk about the same thing. You can say whatever you want to say. So my idea was, how about I get them to do that rap, but tell the true story.
Facts.
Tell about the struggle. Don't tell me about your tangerine Lamborghini that you don't have.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Tell me the truth. And with that, I put on a play with the ward. I went to the ward and I got the youngins together and I started putting on plays and stuff like that. I was inspired by another group there doing plays, actually. There was another group doing there, and I said, I could do that. And I thought I'd take the youth and do it. And that's how it really started with me. Because like I said, I saw the I ain't scared to say that. They used to say, if you're scared, say you're scared. Look, I'm scared.
Right. Yeah. I feel you. That's dope.
I don't want to go to prison for the rest of my life.
That's hella dope.
Yeah.
That's hella dope. Are you looking for a media agency that covers all the creative tasks that make a business successful? Lucid Perspective produces elegant, high-resolution graphics and logos, high-definition and 4K video, complete with treatment concepts and innovative editing. Lucid Perspective provides photography services such as fashion, advertisements, product or service, and aerial photography. We also help businesses build their brands from the ground up with complete campaigns that will make your business attractive to your target audience. We can bring your brand to the masses with our effective and strategic marketing campaigns to include sales funnels, eye-catching advertisements, breakthrough digital marketing through social media, and other digital avenues. Visit lucidperspective.com today. So when you got out, talk about a little about the struggle, like trying to get people together, like for your first play, like was it hard getting together actors?
Unifying crowd before you get started,
and like getting everybody together to run it. Like how did that work out?
Oh, man, y'all guys dope. Y'all guys need to keep this up. You asking real questions.
We got like a year experience, you know what I'm saying? Go back to our old shit. We probably don't know what the fuck we talk about.
Hey, let me tell you, these are great questions, bro. And that's it. The start is always the hardest thing. See, I did play in the penitentiary, but it was the warden would help you out. Guys want to be involved and stuff like that. You make a lot of mistakes and you do it, and people catch the message and they catch the story and you learn. But when I came out in society, I still had that vision. I still had that dream. But the only thing different in society, you need money. You can't just come out doing no plays. You need to build.
Nobody trying to move without that shit.
Yeah. So it was hard. It was challenging. Because don't forget, I don't know if I told you guys, I left before I went to prison. I came in prison as a crackhead. I was on the street as a crackhead. I was sleeping outside. I was snorting heroin. I was doing crack and heroin. So when I dried up after doing 11 years in prison, when I got out, society was different. People was different. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't do 11 years straight. I did 4.5 and I did 6.5. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I was 11. And I only had 3 years. That first 4.5, I only had 3 years. But I ran it up. And then I was saying 4.5 years. They gave me more time. You know what I'm saying? Right. Yeah. So it was difficult doing the first play. It was called We All Have a Dream. And my mom helped. My mom, she passed away now, but she helped me. She found a church. She found a church, and they let me rent the church, the fellowship room, but the church wanted nothing to do with it. They wanted nothing because I want a Christian. I was Muslim. And I guess they thought I was going to throw some Quran messages in. You know what I'm saying? I guess they didn't take it that serious. I was like, why do they want to come? So they didn't have nobody involved.
Well, they let you use the building, and that's fire.
Huh?
Yeah. They didn't
But
have
let
to
you use
do
the
that.
building, though. That's fire.
Right.
Yeah, I paid my money and I paid for the building. I remember my first audition. I let everybody know on Facebook, and nobody showed up. I had
Typical.
custody of my daughter. My daughter was she was 8 years old. I actually had custody of my daughter after I came out from prison. I won custody of my daughter.
Okay.
My daughter went with me. I had me a motor scooter. I said, babe, she was on the back of the motor scooter. I said, when we get there, you gotta make sure you stay close, babe, because there's a lot of people there and they're gonna be lined up to audition. And she said, they're gonna be lined up to audition. Can I be involved there? I said, yeah, you get involved. You just gotta wait for the long line to go down, and then you can get on the stage. Man, ain't nobody at that part.
Yeah.
So it was tough. It was tough. It was tough. It was tough.
That's
It was
funny.
great though. We pulled it off. I had about 80 people there, and it was tough. It was tough, but they loved it. They enjoyed it, man. I had
That's
stuff
dope.
in there like Little Rascals. I had an old car that was put together from a kid toy car, like one of those 4x4 trucks that we had, like we was in a car scene, like New Jack City. I had I had put real lights and had people on stage holding lights and stuff, and we had cardboard boxes that fell down on the stage while we was acting. But the people loved it. They were so into the storyline
That's dope.
that they loved it. It was a great storyline, so it was good. But it was hard work.
Bro, you said nobody showed up for the auditions. You pushing through somebody, stuff falling down on the stage. Like, talk about the perseverance you got to have, just not even in life, period, but like with trying to have a vision, but trying to get people to buy into it for at the end of the day, you can see, I told y'all so. You know what I mean? Like, you talking to them like crazy what you about to do, and then you gotta get them to walk with you through this stage. You know what I mean? To see at the end of the day, be like, look, man, look what we did. Talk about the perseverance in that.
Well, the perseverance is that you're gonna that's something, like you said, that's something that's really tough because people are not gonna understand you. People are not gonna understand you. It's like if right now you made up your mind to be a billionaire or a millionaire. You made up your mind like, listen, if this guy can be a billionaire, I can be one too. And you make up your mind. That means you have to think like a billionaire.
No, that's real.
That means no more buying fast food because you're going to put it up towards your investment. That means no more going out with the fellas and having a quick soda or shake or buying a beer or a pack of cigarettes
alcohol
a day because you're trying to get on another level. So people going to look at you like, dude, change. Dude ain't sane no more. You know what I mean?
Different vibration, right? When you ascend like that to a different vibration, you're not thinking the same. Everyone else is looking like you an alien. Exactly. I know exactly. Yeah, I know exactly how that is.
Yeah. So what happens with that? The perseverance is going to be, you're going to have to be tuned in with yourself. You're going to have to be tuning yourself because the vision come to you, but thoughts might take years to build. You might have vision that came in, but that thing might take so much critiquing to get to the top of it that you really have to work. Right. And you can't nothing in your way. So perseverance, bro, you're going to have to do push-ups to it. You're going to have to do sit-ups to it. You're going to have to skip meals for it. You're going to have to jog. You're going to have to ignore and not let nobody stress you out because they're going to think up your thinking. Not your wife, not your mother, not your kids. You're going to have to get into your own zone because when you get into your own zone, revelation going to start coming to you. Thoughts going to come to you because everybody has a gift, but everybody don't open the gift.
That's real, bro. That's gems right there, bro. That's dope. For real, that's a bar right there. That's a bar. So
we say it all the time. Personal responsibility. You got to dig deep into yourself, bro. Like, and you can't let them the distractions distract you. They only distractions for that one reason, to distract you.
And it's going to be a challenge, bro, because like it just your vision, those voices. See, you talking to people and communicating, but you also going to have talks with yourself.
No, that's real.
And with talks with yourself, man, some things you're going to have to let go because they're a waste of time for your vision. You don't want to go around being nobody else. You don't want to go around having a scope you or scope you out and make a structure of you. You need to find the true you if you really want to follow you.
That's dope. That's true. So when you after that first success, right? Like how did it, let's talk about the money or the business side of it, right? Like you sold tickets, how did you you had to pay your actors, you had to pay your stage people? Like, was it a success in that area? And were you able to like turn a profit, or was there some learning you still had to do where you maybe lost some money, but you did successfully, put on a play so that you took some lessons and you put it to the next one? Like, did you turn a profit over time, or was it right away, or how did that work?
Well, let's talk about that first one. We all have a thing with the cardboard boxes and people holding lamps with the old car trucks and the kid trucks in there, and that was a good. I would say it was a success. I lost
Right.
plenty.
Right.
Lost plenty of money. As far as the cast was willing to do the same thing I did. They was willing to sell tickets.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the only way I could get money. I got to sell tickets. And I don't know why, if I'm the director, producer, and I'm part of the actor, and I'm the writer, and
you was in the play. Oh shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
hey, I'm the stage manager. I don't hope you don't think you're supposed to get more than me. And some people come with that mentality. What you gonna pay me? I say, okay. They say, what you gonna pay me if I be in the play? I say, okay, Denzel Washington, show me your credentials.
Right. Show me your Golden Globes and your Tony, Oscars.
Yeah. So it was about a community effort, and we all coming in together. It was something that I was trying. Mm-hmm. So what I would do, I would feed them. I would sell oils, and I would go in front of Victory Cross. I was going in front of Victory Cross, and I would put oils in these bottles, and I had Gucci Guilty, 99 Problems, Tom Ford, all these different oils. And I would sell them, and I had on a piece of paper a Parker against the pitfalls of criminal activity, against the pitfalls of criminal activity. And I would tell people, I'm the next playwright. I'm gonna do plays one day, and I need your support. And I would let them smell the oils, and they would buy into it. So I took all that money and paid for a building. Now I still got rent like everybody else. I still got phone bills and everything stuff, but I had to hustle. So when I got off work, I had to go to work for myself. I didn't go off work and live a regular life like, okay, I get off work. See, honey, I'm home.
Watch sports.
None of that. I had to get off work and go to work for my vision. So it was hard, and I had to pay all special skilled people. In other words, if you could play a guitar, I gotta pay you. He ain't coming out for free. If you could do the sound and stuff, I gotta pay you. He ain't coming out for free. If you could do, if you could play the drums, you've been playing for 15 years, I gotta pay them. So I had to pay all of them. I had to rent the drums. I had to rent the keyboard. I had 2 keyboard players, all that stuff. So I lost a lot of money.
You invested a lot of money.
That's a way to look at it.
My first play, I sold tickets, so I sold 80 seats. Tickets was $10 each, so that was $800. I would think back then, with the cast and everything, I was able to pay them. I was able to pay the cast. I mean, not the cast. I was able to pay all the skilled men, that instruments and stuff like that. The cast had their own tickets. They had to pay themselves just like I had to.
Okay.
So when the crowd came in and bought tickets, I took that money and paid the musicians and all that stuff. I broke even. No. I did leave with $100 because I was able to pay my light bill.
There you go.
Cut off. I did leave with $100. I had my daughter, and I was praying that I didn't get my lights cut off. And I was able to pay my light bill. I was able to pay my light bill. And I paid my light bill.
People got to understand that you're going to take a loss sometimes, or you just got to invest, right? Sometimes you got to take that lesson. And that lesson ain't going to be perfect, because I know you learned so much from the first process, right? To where you could probably mess up a couple more times, but shoot, by the time you do the 5th and 6th one, man, clockwork, I know what I'm doing. I know what time it is.
Right.
Hey,
that's dope.
You're hitting it right on the spot, bro. And you got to look at it like this. How many people pay tuition to go to school?
So many. Take out loans, all that shit.
Still owe student loans. Messing up their credit right now.
Still paying. I'm still paying.
You gotta look at it as an investment. You gotta look at it like, I didn't lose, I learned. Like a game of chess. You get to set those pieces in. And you're not gonna come out in a game of chess just winning. But you gotta remove certain emotions so that you can play. If you don't remove certain emotions, you're gonna keep getting frustrated and you'll never learn how to max out that game. you'll never learn how to achieve that game. You got to take each loss as a lesson.
Facts. That's real. That's a gem.
Are you new in town or need a fresh cut on the fly? Let me show you a convenient way to hire a mobile hair care pro now. Simply download the Cuddy app from the App Store. Create a profile and have access to professional mobile barbers and stylists in your area. The Cuddy app allows you to browse for hair care professionals 24/7. View their profile and share your locations to find the nearest one. Once you've found the perfect pro with just a click of a button, have your professional meet you in a matter of minutes. This means no more worrying about running late, waiting for the next chair to open, or missing your appointment completely. Reclaim your valuable time and put your mind at ease knowing your hair care pro is on the way. Cuddy app is the only place to hire a hair care pro whenever you are ready, wherever you are. Cuddy app. Join the revolution today.
Then I started getting better. I started, like you guys said, you start growing. It's through falling down that the learn how to walk. It's baby. First time he gonna fall down, bump his head. Then he gonna learn that hand out. Say, I ain't gonna do that again.
Right.
And that's how I had to do. I had to learn how to catch myself, stick my hand out. And I went through all levels. Couldn't pay the cash, pay for the building, get doctored extra fee for not clearing the building in time. So when you sign on contract, you gotta be out a certain time. And if you don't be out the building at a certain time, you gotta pay for a whole nother day, even though you didn't use it.
Right. Oof. No,
So
that's crazy.
If they charge you $5,000 for that building, they say, look, you gotta be out by 11:59. You clean up, you gotta take everything out. Say you left your towel, you left your suitcase, or one of the cast members left a wig and some shoes. You don't get that stuff out of that building, and it's 12 o'clock, you gotta pay that $5,000 again, Jack.
I got
That's crazy, bro. I'll burn that bitch down. Nah, I wouldn't. But still. Nah, that's crazy. But this though, before your phone dies, right? Like, let's where can people find you? Like, you got anything in the works now? Where can people find you? Just if they trying to reach out to you, or if you're looking for actors, looking for stage people, you're looking for, musicians, skilled people. Like, where can people find you?
Okay, so let me say, can I say this one thing before?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. What's the time?
Our partner Tank Top Tony. Tank Top Tony, some people know him as the Fossil. See, I'm wearing his shirt right here. Right. Tank Top Tony, when I got him as my partner, he signed a contract. We had a 1-year agreement. And after 1 year, we supposed to re-sign the contract. He was the only one that came to me under One Big Production. I marketed to everybody, and I said, I need a partner because I can't do all this and wear all these hats. He was the only one came and signed the contract. The contract was for 1 year. Right. And you got to do contracts in this business. You have to do
agreements. Yeah, no, that's real.
After 1 year, this man, he was the only person I seen work hard as me to sell tickets and market and bring it to the table. And we never had any type of beef. Sometimes I let him lead, sometimes I lead, sometimes we walk together. And I reached out to him because ever since he's been on board, we've been selling out ever since.
That's
fire.
4 or 5. When people won't selling out. Yeah, we started that. So I want to get a shout out to that. Now, Tank Top Tony, I'll also tell you guys where to find me at. Now, don't judge me by my pages. And the reason I say that, my pages is all over the place. Some days you'll see me talking about financial literacy. Some days you'll see me talking about health. Some days you'll see me talking about fitness. Some days you'll be talking about spirituality. So my pages is all over the place. So for right now, you can find me at my @ on Instagram at Derrick Beamon.
It's right here, matter of fact. It's right here.
Yeah, okay. We're gonna have it down there.
So it's Derrick Beamon on Instagram. And also you can find me at One Big Production.
One Big Production. Dope.
Derrick Beamon _ on Instagram. And also One Big Production. Not the number one. Everything spelled out, no space. One Big Production. Like it's one word. One Big Production.
And what's Tank Top Tony? Tank Top Tony got a website?
I still got the website up. That thing under construction. I'm thinking about taking it down till I get somebody. But Tank Top Tony, you can find him under Tank Top Tony on Facebook.
Thanks.
I'm
gonna look him up.
Yeah, 2 Ks. That's Tank Top, 2 Ks, and I believe it's 2 Ps. Tank Top Tony. And
we do.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I said we do websites, man. So if y'all need some website work, let us know.
We need to hire somebody to do it. If you could do
okay.
Now we don't do buddy hiring. What I mean is, you're good. We gonna hire. No, period.
Now we got proof. We got a little portfolio of sites that we done. That's active sites. Well,
all my shit I can get you screenshots of my shit. I got to still build all my shits got hacked. They got hacked and they're all down now. All my shits. But we got the Figuring Shit Out podcast is still up. Figuring Shit Out podcast. That's the website. That's still up.
Mine is still up. So I ain't got hacked yet. I'm cool.
All right. So if you guys got a good website and you can take over the website, I need maintenance on it. We can take care of the maintenance on the website. That's not only just going to get paid. You're going to get paid every month.
Dope. That's right. I'm still mad about my shit, bro. My shit's gone.
All right, look, before you get out of here for your phone, that right? Look, I know you've been on your fitness and your health kick, right? So when did you start eating the way you start eating? What made you go that way?
Well, what made me start eating like that? That's a good question. I always been energetic. I always been optimistic. That's what made me start getting high. Right. Call me crazy. When I was coming up, yeah, bro. Like I was the only child. I didn't never had a other to run to. I never hung in gangs. I never hung in groups. I always been an individual, so I'm considered weird. I'm considered weird. I was like an outcast. I don't run to my brother. When you come in to rumble with me, I'm gonna rumble with you. And then if you better share the fight, they go get their uncle. I ain't trying to be the uncle, the cousin, and all that.
Right.
Start going at the peace thing because I don't want to be locked up, bro. I don't want to be. I got children. I'm a leader in my family.
That's facts.
So I gotta put my pride aside. Now, don't get me wrong. I can rumble. But what happened? I just started myself, and don't get me wrong. There's people out there that can beat my tail too. I'm not saying that I'm Hercules. I'm just saying that I don't want that type of smoke. That ain't the type of life I'm trying to live.
Right.
I want to do things. So what happened was, I got married. I thought that would be good for me because I'm Muslim. And they always say, you know, you should marry a Muslim. And this lady, she's kind of all my plays, and she brought it up to me like, you know, you supposed to get married. And I was like, man, I never thought about that. She's like, what you never thought about that for? You know, I said, it's not in our culture. When I raised up in J-Dub, it wasn't in the culture that we got married. You know, everybody together. So what happened was I got married, and I did my last play in Virginia at that time. We all have a dream. I did it again. I know I did Rotten Apple, and then I went to New York. Bro, I got married, and I ain't gonna lie. And I know it's good for some people and everybody. That was the most miserable time of my life.
I see.
Because the women don't understand. Sometimes they being dictative and they being ruling, and you gotta understand my emotion. And where they get that word from? Don't dismiss my emotion. I said, is that some type of reality TV show or something?
Right, like invalidating their emotions. Yeah, there's a time and a place, but some emotions don't require validation. Some of them are just like, you fucking crazy.
Net bullshit.
I didn't understand, and it's like, you know, I understand a lot of girls grew up on fairy tales and they believe in Cinderella and Kiss the Prince. Christopher Paul, he turned to this great prince. You live happy after, and you're all white. But in real life, people gotta work. In real life, people get sick. In real life, you know what I mean? We're not machines. So I was engaged in a marriage. It started off great, but it got really, I became unhappy.
Right.
And I remember, and she's a great woman. I'm not talking down about her. I'm just talking about for me. I began so unhappy, man, to sit at the table and hold her hand and say, listen, sweetheart, I need a like what meant that. I didn't mean nothing against her. I just was not happy.
And you had to make a change. Yeah, no, that's real.
And what happened was I went to the doctor, and he started saying my heart was in trouble. He started saying that I had high blood pressure. He started saying I was a type 2 diabetes. He said that, man, he was all right. What are you talking about?
Wow.
And it had been caused, I was stress eating. I was eating cookies and watching TV, emotional eating and not working out and all this type stuff. So somebody introduced me to Dr.
Sebi, yep. No, he's real.
And I started looking at his videos and I started studying, and I learned that I was eating totally wrong.
Yep. Most of us are. 99% of us are.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
and I would practice it. I didn't just listen to his video and say, I would actually practice it. I would eat fruit and vegetables. I would eat out. I would try to find the black rice. I would stay away from starch. I would do no sugar. I went back to the doctor and I lost weight, and they said, "What did you do?" Everything was fit. Everything, heart, my lungs, my kidneys, my eyes, my focus, everything was perfect.
That's beautiful. So I be trying to tell people, man, diet is the most important thing. What you eat is what you get out of your body. So like, I love hearing stories like that, because like I got people in my family that I'm trying to tell all the time to just eat better. You know, it can be hard sometimes when you're used to a bad diet, but if you start to change it, even if it's gradual, you will start to feel better. Your body will start to respond. You know what I'm saying? You just got to start somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's not cold turkey, just start something like X out bread, X out rice, X out certain things, and then replace it with something better. You know what I'm saying? And that's dope to hear when people are sick, they change their diet and they get better, and they go to the doctor don't know what the fuck's happening because they're not taught that. You know what I'm saying? They taught prescribed drugs. They taught prescribed these chemicals. They're taught bullshit for the most part, for real. You know what I'm saying? So I love stories like that. That's dope.
That's how I started eating right, man. I wanted to perform, and now I'm doing great. You know,
that's doing great. That's what's up.
Plus, eating healthy makes you live longer, bro. Like you can add decades to your life by eating correctly. You know what I'm saying? And that's real. That's facts.
That's what else,
man. That's what's up.
The thinking process is going to change because you're thinking with a clear mind. See, those when we eat a bunch of bull crap, it dirty up our cells, and our cells become weak. So you get to cleanse your cells when you fast or eat fruit and vegetables. It cleans your cells and cleans your gut. And it's a lot of people that has over 10 pounds worth of old fermented rotten beef and pork.
Dooku, yeah. And then eating 3 times a day, eating 3 large meals 3 times a day. Like, who the fuck started that shit? Don't get us started.
The doctrine system, the American doctrine system, so that you can stay sick. Because
the food pyramid,
if you don't stay sick, they don't get no money.
So
that's a whole nother subject.
Yeah, they should. Yeah, it's another subject.
No, that's real. Now this is dope. This is dope, man. People need to keep hearing this shit. You know what I'm saying? We talk about this stuff. We out here trying to figure shit out. You know, we learning a lot. We talk to people that know shit. You know what I'm saying? Try to teach the people, let people understand, learn some things.
Just from somebody, and not just hearing it from somebody, right? But hearing it from a practicing participant.
Right.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Somebody that's actually working out, actually eating and stuff, actually, and showing, and he only showing you because he doing it. It ain't like, I'm going my way to show you because, that's the thing to do. That's how I started doing my little morning walk videos. I only record them because I'm outside walking. I'm already out there, so I might as well just go ahead and hit the damn right. So I'm gonna practice and participate, because you can listen about this stuff all day. You got to execute, you got to act. You can vision all day, but you got to execute, you got to act. You know what I mean? So that's what I got from this, man. You gotta put your vision into action, and you gotta get over them obstacles, get through them distractions, man, and get shit done.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
Hey, it was a good interview, man. It was great. Interview.
Appreciate you, buddy.
And the phone about to go dead at the same time.
Go ahead.
Talk to you later, guys. Thank you.
All right, peace out.
Yeah.